time, United fans never seem to learn. Listen to Adam's opinion on who should have the United job. Has he lost the plot?
I like what he's doing. I love the fact that his brilliance has confined Ruben Amorim to the ash heap of history.
Yeah.
And the impact that Carric is having on this Manchester United side is huge. I am openly lobbying to suggest that he deserves the Manchester United job full-time. Are you with me or against me?
So as time's passed, and obviously it's helped massively by the performances we've been putting in, the results we've been getting, and the position we take up in the league. As time goes on, though, and you look at the options out there, and he's my number one choice.
Yeah,
Luis Enrique was my number one choice, but there doesn't seem to be any interest from United there. Maybe there is, and maybe there's been conversations behind closed doors, but it doesn't feel like we're going to go down that avenue. So if we're not going to go down that avenue, and the avenues that they're talking about involve Pochettino, Nagelsmann, these kind of guys, Tuchel, Ancelotti, they're no longer available now. I'd rather stick with Michael Carric. Let him see how he gets on next season. And who knows, in 12 months' time, if Carric's not the guy to be the long-term manager, and I'm sure he'll have brought some stability and calmed everything down and, kept United in line with the traditions that everybody wants to see and stuff. You can then look at the market.
You can't do that. A lot of what you said I agree with, right? But you can't give it a year or a month. Yeah, you can't. He deserves a proper contract.
But what I'm saying is, don't go out and go, here's a 5.
You know how you said about, Tuchel's CV is obviously better than Michael Carric. But is Tuchel a better Manchester United manager than Michael Carric? I would say he isn't.
Why? I agree with you. Why do you say that?
I think that we've seen in every job that he has done, if you look at Tuchel's CV, there's an amazing thing, right? If you go onto Wikipedia and look at all the clubs that he's managed, every single appointment has got shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. It has combusted quicker and quicker and quicker. I don't think that Manchester United, the framework of the club, the structure, the Wilcox, the lessons learned from previous managers, can have somebody as combustible and flammable as Thomas Tuchel. They need somebody who can manage the situation. They need somebody who has an affinity with the club and what the club mean. And of course, a mercenary.
Michael Carric doesn't like as well the sound of his own voice.
He doesn't like. Haven't heard him. Well, that's a good thing, or
it's amazing. I haven't heard him. I think a lot of managers now almost, and Tuchel's one of those, almost wants to create headlines at the press conference. Michael Carric comes in, says a few words, goes about his business. Honestly, it's actually been quite astonishing to see.
I mean, ignoring the amazing contribution he's had at that club. I'm not kidding. If we brought in Tuchel, and Tuchel had done exactly what Carric has done, you'd be going, this guy's amazing, this guy deserves this. Carric has been on.